Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
It's Natalie and Mindy.
Hope everything's going well. It's still summertime, and it is hot.
Hot.
In the Northwest today. So hope you are staying cool wherever you are. We're glad to be with you.
Yes.
And anything updated for updates?
No, I'm going to just say life is good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to own it.
Good.
I'm not going to complain about anything.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Knock, knock, knock.
Look at this.
Mm-hmm. This is real wood, right?
No.
Oh,
no, you're screwed. But go ahead. Go ahead. It's as close as real wood as we get.
How are you?
I'm good.
You had some
I'm
wins
good.
this week. We both had some wins.
Yes, we did. You want to share those real quickly?
I don't want to jinx mine.
Oh, I can jinx mine because it's happening.
Okay, perfect.
So I was selected as one of the speakers for Disrupt HR. For those of you who are not familiar with this, it's an annual event that Hub Insurance Brokers hosts, and it's in oh my God, cities across the country now. It's blown up over the past few years.
So cool.
And so I'm going to be speaking at the Spokane one, and it's really a cool event, right? You've been.
I haven't been to this event.
Oh,
I've been to Spokane, and when I went to
Okay.
Spokane, I was like, this is way better.
So I went to the Portland one last year.
Okay.
And so they select 12 speakers, and you have only 5 minutes and 15 slides, 20 slides, 15 seconds each.
You didn't tell me that part.
Yes.
Oh
and so
my
you
God.
have to be delivering
On
a
point.
powerful, succinct message to the
5
audience.
minutes?
5 minutes. That's all you get.
TED Talk gives you 20.
I know. And so you have to make it amazingly
my
drive it
God.
home, whatever the message is.
Oh my gosh.
And so those of you in HR, it's going to be really cool. And I know the Portland one's coming up, so I definitely want to go to that one too. But anyway,
Very
that
cool.
was my win for
Very
this
cool.
week, and I'm really excited about
Yay.
it.
I can share my one win that is, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have been working on a cart design with
Oh, yeah.
IGN for a couple years. We did one, and we didn't work great. We needed to change. Oh, yeah.
Interruption.
Sorry, I'm in my head.
Sometimes Natalie
I'm in my head.
will go down a rabbit hole without
Yes.
giving context
I
and
do this a
assuming
lot.
people know what it is she's talking about. She has a cart because she owns and runs a coffee.
No, mobile event catering.
Okay. It's called Pacific Perks
Right.
Coffee.
Yeah, Pacific Parks. Yeah, that's the
Okay,
LLC.
now
I am so sorry. I do this.
Uh-huh,
I'm in my
I know.
head. Aren't you in my head with me?
I am,
You know where I'm
clearly.
going. Yes. So we are a mobile event caterer. We do espresso bars is one of our biggest, ice cream, crepes, waffles, whatever. Well, we've tried to redesign our cart to make it mobile and being used all the time, so strong enough and have a cuteness little awning factor. And our last go around, we learned a lot, and so we continued to work with IGN. They've been awesome partners, and we have it dialed in.
And
I
it
got
looks
to see
great.
it this morning, and
looks
I'm
great.
really excited.
Yeah,
so
it's really cool.
It's cute, it's branded, and it's also durable. So I'm really
and that's
excited
it.
about
I mean,
that.
anedy who's gone through that production phase of trial and error, it is a patient, long process.
Yeah,
You
for
did
sure.
it. Good job.
Yay!
Woo!
All right, those are our wins.
Okay.
Tell us what your wins are. We'd love.
That's right. And I got
to do a shout
take
out.
my feet off of the table because there's always tsunamis
Earthquakes.
Earthquakes, sorry. Yeah. I live by the ocean, so apparently I think there's always tsunamis. Okay, earthquakes. No more earthquakes. We're good. So I wanted to talk today about something that I have noticed. It makes people really uncomfortable, and I see it. The last time I saw it was a family in a car, and the kids were in the back seat, and one had a TV screen on the back of the chair, and the other one was on their tablet or phone or whatever. And I thought to myself, wow, when we grew up, and I'm not being a boomer here.
Yeah.
I'm not being
Yeah.
back in my day.
Right.
But when we grew up and we didn't have these devices, I mean, we had the little handheld baseball.
Atari game or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're looking out the window. You're sitting with boredom. You're
Yeah.
looking at the scenery. You're making stories in your mind with your imagination about what the cows were doing before they got into that field, and if they're friends, and
Maybe
if
you were. No, I'm just kidding.
oh, did you not do that? Oh yeah, I had like narratives going about because you're like driving through no man's land, and you just got to figure out something to do.
Yeah.
So I find it so interesting when we look at boredom
Yeah.
as a concept right now, that we are so uncomfortable with boredom.
And it's very interesting because I don't feel like I've been bored much in my life, because when you're raising kids and a business and, you know, have a family and all that, there's not a lot of time to be bored. However, when you become an empty nester and things get quiet at your house and you get to decide whatever you want to do, I have noticed it more. And with technology, we get so dependent on our technology.
Yes, that's it.
And Mindy, I think about you a lot. In fact, in my Mini Cooper,
So sweet.
I had the battery changed.
Yeah.
And so I need to get the pin from the Mini dealership because I can't find it, so my radio's not working.
Oh.
Yeah. And so it's really hard because I'm like, oh, I just want to listen to something. But then I hear Mindy's voice and she says, try not listening to music. Just be present while you're driving. Yeah. And I wanted a distraction this morning, actually, when I was driving here.
But you didn't
I
get
wanted it so bad, but I forced myself not to have a distraction.
And
And it was uncomfortable.
are you okay?
and I'm living to tell about it.
And you're okay.
Yes.
That's awesome. I
Yes.
love that. And I think, you know, I have learned in recent years how to be okay with boredom, because I never have been. My
Yeah.
entire life, I have filled my days with distractions. Good ones.
Right.
For the most part.
Yeah.
The fun, the adventure, the always being busy with something, always in school, always working, always the kids, the parenting, always.
Always.
And
When
it served its purpose.
yeah. Absolutely.
Right? But there is something so sacred about the times when I'm bored now and I'm just by myself and it's quiet.
Yeah.
And now, like, those are the times I really look forward to in my day. Those are the times that fill me up because I allow myself that quiet time to think.
Okay, so that was going to be my question.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Because I've had some bored moments at home in the evening, and I've done something that is not great. But what do you
is
do?
that? What do you
what
mean?
Do you?
What do you do?
Well, hold on. I want to ask you.
Oh, okay, okay, fair.
So what do you do in those moments? You're like, oh my. Do you like check in? Like, I'm a little bored. And then what do you do? Do you just sit there and dream and think of your gratitude, or what do you do?
Yeah, so sometimes, I mean, I don't always just sit in silence. Sometimes I'll have music on, but it's not loud. It's more just kind of background noise, right?
Yeah. Do you literally just sit, or do you have the music and kind of just tidy things up?
Maybe
and...
I'll read. Sometimes I read.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, I read a lot.
I love reading.
For that, right? It's just that downtime where I'm not worried about anything else.
And it's kind of a little bit of an escape.
It can be, for sure.
Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah.
But I don't see it as a distraction. I see it as a time that I'm giving myself.
100%.
Right? And it's something that allows my mind to continue to process, but I'm not demanding unnecessary things from it.
So we're talking about boredom, but this is also about just giving yourself dedicated time to do what you need to do to fill up. And everyone has a different fill up.
Yeah.
It might be going by the water and walking. It might be decorating.
So you just mentioned walking. I used to always have to walk with ear pods in and listen to like a podcast or music.
That's what I do.
And now I will often go out without and be okay
Do you leave
with
your
the
phone at home?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And
Yes.
and you know we're trained to be
Because
like,
why do I
I'll talk to
why am I
I'll call my
okay?
mom
Why am I okay with leaving it at home?
because everything's gonna be fine for a half hour.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
And
I got the answer right.
You did.
You asked
got
a
it.
question.
I know you did it.
That is
Woo!
win number 2 for me.
You did it.
Usually she asks me questions and I like
She-
freeze.
on the spot,
I'm like,
it's
I don't
good.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have found It was nerve-wracking at first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh God, my phone is gonna have like 15 text messages. Where are you?
Yeah.
Are you okay? No,
Yeah.
no, that did not happen.
Now, what if you get attacked?
Where do you live? I don't live somewhere where I get attacked.
I mean, I feel safe
Okay,
where
look,
I walk, but like,
if I'm
do you
walking
feel
at
like,
night,
yes,
I'll bring my phone.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's move on.
That's
from
fair.
that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
totally fair. If I'm walking
Okay,
at night,
yeah.
even with Jack, my dog,
Yeah.
I will bring my phone.
Yeah.
Or if I'm walking longer distances. If I'm doing a hike, I always have my phone.
Yeah.
If I'm just doing a neighborhood walk during the day, I
Yeah.
do not need my phone.
Okay.
Nor do I need earplugs all the time. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to listen to a podcast. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
And it's a good time to sometimes listen to a
Yes,
podcast
yes.
because that is your
Again, if that fills
you
you
up.
up.
But sometimes I'm trying to fit too much. Like, okay, I'll call my mom. Okay, then who else do I need to connect with? Type of thing.
Or when you're like me and you listen to podcasts on change management. Because that does not remove me from...
No, I don't. Yeah, it's like working,
Like, who
listening
does
to
that?
franchise podcasts or whatever.
Right.
Like
That's
sometimes
not
I need a break.
good use of like that downtime.
Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
doesn't
you're
feel
right.
like
Boredom.
downtime.
Boredom number one. If you're in the car, you don't need to be on your phone. If you're in the passenger seat, like enjoy that time to talk with whoever's driving,
Yeah.
or to just look out the window. You don't have to talk all the time.
Yeah, totally.
Like look out the window and see what you've missed the last time you went down this road.
Okay, funny
What
story.
are you noticing?
So when we moved from Denver to this area, Vancouver, we were driving around, I think in the Washougal back Camas area. And I said, girls, and they didn't have phones with them or whatever. You know, they were 5 and 6. I said, look out the window and tell me what you see that is different, that you have never seen before. And we lived in Highlands Ranch, which is like
Yeah, kind of true
total.
suburb. Right.
And they're like, well, there's cars parked in the grass.
There's cars parked in the grass. Yep.
Yep, that's
There will
different. Okay, so going back to
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah.
And what I've done lately, and it doesn't feel good. And you just get that yucky feeling, and you're like, ugh. It's when I'm too tired to really look at my to-do list and try to attack some of those little home things to do. I don't know if you have that.
I don't.
Because, yeah.
I don't. I downsized, remember?
I know, you downsized.
I have no home things
Oh
to
my
do
God.
other than sweep for 5 minutes and then my place is clean.
I know, I'm so jealous as I said that. And I just want to zone out. It's not great, but I found myself doom scrolling
Oh,
on my
okay,
phone. And it's not great.
So
So I've recognized that
Yeah.
it doesn't feel good.
yeah, the whole phones and devices, man, like that's a whole thing, right? Because we can use them
Yeah.
to fuel and to fill our cups because there is positive
Yeah.
that we see in our feeds, right?
Yeah.
Inspirational stories or quotes
Someone-
that we hang on to
Yeah.
that make us feel good.
Yeah.
But the rest of it?
And someone just slipping and falling, and it's
Right.
hilarious. The ring camera
Right.
ones, like, give me a dopamine hit.
I know.
Like, that's what I need right
well,
then,
and
right?
that's do you though?
No.
That's it.
Sitting without the dopamine hit.
You just nailed it.
That's the name of this podcast.
Sitting without the dopamine hit.
Yep.
And that's what it is, right? And that's why we do anything in the name of boredom. We drink, we smoke,
We eat.
Yeah, we use drugs, we eat, we indulge
Yeah.
in these things that
Yeah.
then are a distraction for
Totally.
just being okay with the boredom. Now, just sitting,
I'm like, do you just sit?
I mean, that is really painful, right?
It is. Yeah. Like, even meditation, like, I have to have a guided meditation.
And that's okay. That's great.
But I do love dreaming
Yep.
or journaling, and I in the morning before I wake up, you know, you're awake but your eyes are still closed. I love to think about what I'm grateful for and kind of going through that stuff, and I realize I'm going down a tangent that has nothing to do with boredom, but anyway, yeah.
Yes.
I just kind of went on a tangent.
Well, but that's about mindfulness. I'll
Right.
go ahead and
Yes.
get you back.
Thank you, because we were talking about
Yes,
it.
I'll go ahead and put that thread in there that when you are bored, when you're feeling like, oh my God, I have nothing to do, I'm feeling restless, I've got nervous energy. One of the things I have found myself doing is like looking at my plants. I have a ton of plants and I'm like, wow, that thing has grown buttload.
We
in
are
the
going to get a
past week.
picture of you looking at you.
I mean, honest to God, like, it's amazing. And I'll just, like, get enamored by the growth and how happy they are. And
Oh my
but
God.
that's something I would never have done before.
Okay, what about going...
And now I do.
You do?
Yes.
Now, I get
love it.
excited. I have this plant, and I get excited when a new leaf
see?
is... And I video it, and I send it
Oh,
to my kids,
okay.
and look what's happening.
But see, that's the difference. You have to send it to people and share it.
God damn it.
You can't just sit with the boredom.
Well, I wasn't bored. I was really excited.
Okay, fair.
So I'm tangent-ing again.
Fair. Okay, fine.
So what are some things that we can do in the moment?
So for me,
reading is great.
Reading is great because it slows all activity and it just focuses on like a story that may or may not mean anything. It's just good. Meditation. I know you said guided, but that's great.
There's so many guided meditations for every feeling you might be having.
I only used to do guided, and then that allowed me to then now be able to just sit, close my eyes, and breathe, and like really pay attention to my breath work.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's only for
30 Yeah.
I don't have to sit for 30 minutes and meditate.
Right. No.
I think people
think that.
Like, oh God, this is an all or nothing. I'm not going to sit for 15 minutes in silence and do nothing. No. Like,
they say I'm a horrible meditator because they think that that's what it equates to.
Or when I meditate, my mind is still racing. Yeah, of course it is.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
because everyone's mind does that.
Just normal.
Yeah, and over time you can manage it.
All that happens over time is you slow it. It doesn't go away. Your thoughts are still there.
Just like our shit and trauma.
Right?
It's still there.
It just turn the dial down a little bit.
And sometimes the dial goes up and you gotta go, oh! And that's another tangent. Okay, so
she's starting to notice this about herself, though. Those of you guys who are watching and listening, you're seeing an evolution happen in front of your eyes, which is pretty fantastic. Because we're all here for self-growth.
Right?
Self-improvement is all what this podcast is about.
Yeah. I don't know if is that an improvement or...
No, yes, your awareness.
It's aware, and I am just like this, and I'm laughing about it.
That's okay. You are aware
and I'm allowing you to bring me back.
That's right.
And hopefully not drive you absolutely crazy.
You don't. Because I can laugh at it.
Okay, thank God.
Not with it. At it.
Okay, how's your hair?
It's really going crazy. The cowlick is really out of control today.
You look gorgeous. Okay, here's another one. Here's another idea.
Yeah.
5 senses.
Yes, I love that one. Mm-hmm. So that's a meditation.
It is considered a meditation,
it is.
huh?
So yeah,
and this
talk
can
about
be.
That.
You can do this while you're driving. Okay, most powerful book I've ever wrote.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa.
read. I didn't write it. I didn't wrote it.
Wow.
I read it. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I think I've mentioned that before. But the 5 senses. So if your mind's racing, you're having anxiety, this is a great thing. And I do it usually while I'm driving. But I feel...
Which is somewhat terrifying.
No, not necessarily, because it's probably better than being distracted.
Okay.
You don't close your eyes.
Woo!
So you tune into your 5 senses.
Yeah.
So you're actually more attentive to your driving. So I feel my hands on... Like I literally can feel the texture. I look at what I'm, see what I'm seeing. I hear, is there a motorcycle going by? Is there construction work? Is there just tuning specifically into the sounds? You can't really taste anything unless there's some chocolate there or something.
You have bad breath. You could probably taste that. You don't have bad breath.
Taste my water.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Just tune into the 5 senses, and that brings you to now, which when you are in the present, you are not in fear mode, guilt, shame, whatever.
I love that. And
I
love that
you're
do
smiling.
That. Well, because when you are doing those 5 senses, you are prohibiting your brain from thinking about anything else.
Spiraling.
Yes. Yeah. And it really does center you.
Yeah, and you can do this anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. And another one I was doing on my way here as I was talking through a situation, as I was putting my hand on my heart.
Yes.
And I forget that one, so I'm trying to use that more.
Yes.
But that has nothing to do with boredom. But
Well,
it's
it
more
does,
of the
though.
meditation. Really? Okay.
Well, it does in a sense, because it's all about being okay in quiet when nothing else is going on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're driving, but
Yeah.
no one's with you.
Yeah.
You have no music.
Yeah.
People could call that boring. Oh my
Fair
God, this
enough.
is going to be a boring ride down to Mindy's house today. But instead, you took that time to say, you know what? I'm going to do the five senses.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm going to do this because I've got something spiraling in my brain right now that
Yeah.
doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
And so it does actually, like, what is boredom? Boredom is this feeling we have of, I have nothing to do.
Right. And there's always something to do.
And I'm uncomfortable because of it.
There's always something to do, but having nothing to do is a gift in itself. And
That's
taking
exactly
that,
it.
That's the point.
So, leaving your phone behind, if you can, on walks, or turning it on silent mode when you're meditating, or if you're just listening to music, turn your phone off for a while. I think that's a really good idea.
You know what else is
really
good?
like that.
Is when you're driving to have that sensor, that text go back to people if they text you that says, hey, I'm driving right now. I'll get back
It's
to
not
you.
a bad idea. I've never used that. I should.
Because we have a tendency to be
Yes.
like, what am I missing? And then
Yes.
we get distracted.
So that's that that fear of missing out.
FOMO.
Right? And I have now, in my later years, had the JOMO.
I was going to help you out with that.
I got it.
I could see in your eye.
I
you're
have
nervous.
this joy now of missing out. Even though I love being a part of things, and I'll
Yeah.
always say yes, as
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, she's my yes
I
gal.
savor that JOMO of, like, I get to just sit and do nothing.
And it's a real perception change for a lot of women that are going through life balancing everything, and you're on the hamster wheel. And to get off the hamster wheel and get comfortable with that space,
Yep.
that time to do nothing,
Yep.
that it's okay that you're doing nothing, you know?
So let's. I bet people are hearing this saying, "So you're really just sitting there in silence." Let's say
Yeah, more examples.
it's okay. Even I know I'm
it's
really
this one. I got it.
Okay, thank
I
you.
got it, yeah. Should I put
appreciate
it on
that.
the table?
No, you shouldn't. I tend to watch mindless TV sometimes.
Thank
which
you.
Is
I'm so glad you brought
so
that up.
boring.
Like,
to-
what's
to
mindless?
some people, because
like
I'm not
Bachelor
being-
in Paradise.
Maybe, or Love Island,
Loving
or
it. Love
Love
it.
at First Sight, or Love
Yeah.
is Blind. Like,
yeah.
where my IQ may shrink about 8 points on
We
any given
all
episode.
love that
right?
stuff.
Because it's this guilty pleasure, but I'm not being productive at all.
No.
Right? I am filling space with something that is mindless, but again, that fills my cup.
Yeah, it has to
Because
fill your
I
cup.
don't have to think about all the other crap that's going on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to take a break from it.
My favorite, besides Bachelor in Paradise, is House Hunters. I
Okay.
love House Hunters.
Let's talk about House Hunters.
You have a problem?
I used
with...
to love House Hunters.
Okay.
But it's the same thing over and over, and they script it the exact same way too. Like, the conversations are the exact same.
Okay, you're going down a rabbit hole. I'm just
No,
going to
but you
point
took
this
me
out.
there, and I will tell you, I used to love House Hunters. And if you're listening to House Hunters, you need to re-script your people who are looking for homes, because it's like, we love to entertain. Oh my gosh, we would love this big kitchen where
We want
all
an
of our
open floor plan. But okay, here's what's different.
Not everybody has friends who are going to come visit them in Costa Rica.
Here's what's different. That's House Hunters International, by the way.
That's what I watch.
Is that I love the couples and watching the dynamic between them. I love it. Like, who's the decision maker?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's putting their foot down?
Oh, for sure.
Who's bending?
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I love that.
Yep.
And then it's really fun to see houses all over the states and how much you can get the houses for. And I love to choose what they're going to pick.
But I also don't.
Anyway.
But I also
Anyway.
have a criticism that
Oh
you
my
never
God.
really know how close these houses are to downtown areas.
Oh, they tell you.
I mean, kind of.
If it's important, like if that's one of your things, or like,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
this
true.
is
That's true. If
10
that's one of
minutes
the-
to downtown.
That's fair.
Anyway,
That's
I
fair.
mean, relax. This is my fill up. Doesn't have to be yours.
It's not mine.
Okay, any other great ideas? Like five
Oh,
senses.
okay.
Yeah, what
so,
else?
I love art. When I'm
my gosh.
bored,
Adult coloring.
I will draw, I will color, I will create. I know, like my daughter, she loves to play guitar.
Yeah, music is huge for people.
Right? So, like, filling those times of boredom with something creative, a creative outlet, I think
Yeah.
those are the best releases. Again, those are not distractions.
When I get my karaoke machine out and turn that mic on and I just sing to the top of my lungs.
You do, don't you?
Once or twice I have. It's been a long time.
That's amazing.
I'll send you my rendition.
Maybe we should do a podcast karaoke edition.
We should. It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
But so basically what I'm hearing is
creativity. So I feel like
Yeah.
boredom sparks creativity.
look, we're both
I
like
know.
this.
Boredom sparks creativity for me,
Totally.
right? Because like when you're laying in bed, how many times have you guys been in the shower or you're laying in bed and everything's quiet and you're like, oh my God, I have the best idea.
I get all my good ideas in
Always.
the shower.
Right?
And
Or
that's
on a
most
walk,
people.
when it's quiet.
Yeah.
Again, when you're
Yeah.
quiet, when you're bored, boredom creates creativity. And so then you're like, oh, so have something, whether it be the notes on your phone or a little journal pad,
Yeah.
where you can just sketch it. Who cares how messy your handwriting is? It's just
yeah.
capture the idea and then go back to quiet.
Yeah, totally. And if you look back as kids, little children,
Yeah.
they have a lot of downtime.
Okay, let's talk about that.
And they can get really creative and they can have so much fun with the box. Besides that $50 toy that we bought,
Yes.
they have more fun with the damn box.
So let's talk to parents for a second here. And I was as guilty as any other parent, especially after my first divorce and
Barney.
the kids were young. And I felt like I needed to give them twice the amount of stuff to make up for the divorce and the
yeah.
right. There was that whole mind that happens. And parents do it all the time.
All the time.
They
Our last
they
podcast.
fill a room with kids' toys and electronics and gadgets and technology, rather than here are 5 things that you can construct or create or build with. Go.
It's like Chopped, right? Where you get a basket of 5 ingredients.
Totally. And then be creative.
And then you go.
That's a great analogy.
That's my worst nightmare, though. I'm not creative. When
Can
it
you
comes to
imagine
that.
me on Chopped?
You might be chopped. You might
Before
be
I even get
chopped.
started. But, I remember seeing this Facebook post. It was about a year ago of a gal I've known for years. And she had a picture on her post of her daughter's room. And she said something like, okay, well, we feel good because we've totally cleaned her room and purged, and we're going to, give a whole box of stuff to Goodwill. And I had this visceral reaction because her room was still I'm not even being dramatic, wall to wall,
Filled.
floor to ceiling, full of shit. Absolute crap, toys and huge doll houses and you name it, she had it. 25 American Girl dolls and little pets and I cannot begin to tell you the amount of crap
And
this
some
girl
people
had in her bedroom.
are more comfortable with a lot of crap, or their parents are.
Well, because why?
Don't do this.
No,
I can't do
because
it right now.
why?
Because they're bored.
It fills that distraction.
Fills
It
that
allows
distraction,
them
yeah.
to never have to sit still.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
forces them to always oh, I have this and I have this and I have this and I have this. But we know neurologically that too many choices are not good.
Yeah, no.
They will put us into paralysis mode.
They will. You ever go to the grocery store and someone's like, can you get me a box of this? And you're like, you go, oh my God, there's every flavor, every color,
Right? Right?
It's crazy.
And Europeans totally make fun of us in America as well they should.
Yeah.
Because Holland, where I lived and went back recently, they only have small grocery stores. Like really small, like
and
markets.
small refrigerators.
Right. Like
Because
you go
kind of daily.
every day or every other day to get your stuff,
Yeah.
and it's all neighborhood stuff. And they come
Yeah.
over here and like, why do you have super Walmarts? Like, what are those for?
I know,
Like,
and
why
then
do you
we
do this to
And then
yourself.
we're going in a rabbit hole. But then we
we're not,
stockpile
though.
our grocery store or our grocery cart, and then we go home and it's like, okay, should we throw this away now or
Right.
later?
We're
How much
not
should
going
we
down a
throw?
rabbit hole.
Okay.
Because it's about not wanting ever to be bored and having to sit with our shit.
Yeah.
We have become this consumerist society to just fill the voids of boredom. And we always have things so that we don't ever have to be bored.
Okay.
God
so
forbid we ever be bored.
let's circle back around
Yeah.
to the basics.
Yeah.
We all do this.
Yep.
Something fun to practice.
Yep.
So let's give a couple basic takeaways. So try Mindy's just being in the car with silence and just clear your mind. Try the 5 senses. Try to not doom scroll, find something else, whether it's reading or...
And let's be fair.
Sometimes
Everyone
doom
likes
scroll.
a little doom scrolling.
Yeah.
Maybe just limit the time.
Limit the time, exactly. I would have been
Right?
fine with a half hour.
Yeah, like
But,
that's
like,
a
2
good
and a half
compromise.
is
Right,
too much.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
And you're not being creative.
right, so take your passion. Like everyone has hobbies. If you don't have hobbies, take some time to really think about what your hobbies and passions were. You can even go and look back in your high school years and what did I love? What inspired me?
Yeah. Garden.
So, yeah, whatever it is.
Whatever.
Whatever that is, we need to be putting that into our lives on a daily, weekly basis. Those
Yeah.
things that fill us up.
Yep.
And that will create a life full of flow, and it'll make us feel filled up.
I think
And
it
then
does.
we can be better in the world.
I really think it does.
So any passion,
Yeah.
any
Yep.
hobby you
Yep.
have, like the music you said, that's a great one. Just putting little bits of that in your life, not all the other tasks. We do
Exactly.
need that downtime.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boredom to me is not a flaw. It's not a bad thing. We have made it a bad thing. We've made it a negative connotation of boredom means something bad. And it's just not. It's an invitation to pause
Yeah.
and reflect
Yeah.
and be creative.
So you remember what our parents used to say? You're bored? I'll give you something to be bored about. Do you remember that?
I think your parents said that, and I have heard that. I don't know that my parents ever said that to me. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. But we know as kids, we're much more creative and we let ourselves be creative.
Yep.
And as we get older, that kind of gets cut off unless we're really cognizant of it.
And I will say, as a parent, try to do this before your kids get too old and expect it. Try, I challenge you to not buy so many toys, to not buy so many gadgets for them. And maybe it's a thing of when you give them a new one, then remove one.
I know a lot of parents, that
know.
little tip where you take toys and you put them in containers and you just kind of put them away and you rotate the toys.
Like that. That works too.
And it's like Christmas all over again.
I really highly encourage it, because when we teach our kids that there's always something there, we don't allow them to use their own imaginations.
Something new and shiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it goes back to Macy Chance, who was in
Last-
our podcast, and the last one, it was so good about parenting adult children, and how sometimes as parents we make the mistakes of wanting to see them happy, and so we give them and do them the things that maybe we really don't need to do, and it actually sets them up for failure.
Totally.
You know, as a young adult, because they're like, what? I don't get a new iPhone? Like,
Right.
I don't know a world without a brand new iPhone
Right.
every year or two. Yeah.
And we like to then blame the kid of, oh my God, my kid needs immediate gratification on everything. It's like, no. We taught them that.
Yeah, totally.
We
Yeah.
did that. We created that.
Yeah.
That's not the kid's fault.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah. So
back to boredom.
So take a moment and really think about what you do in moments of boredom, when nothing's going on, when there's no sound and distraction. How do you feel?
Yeah.
What's your body telling you? What's your brain? What's happening in your brain? and then use some of those techniques to try and just like be okay with that.
Adult coloring books.
Ah, so
People
good.
love those.
So good.
In fact, I know a gal who wrote one.
What?
Created one. What is it called?
Mandalas.
Mandalas.
With Mindy, from Mindy Vale, yeah.
From Mindy Vale.
Mindy's Mandalas.
Amazon.com. Is that okay? Oh, I sang. Sorry.
Mandala.
It was beautiful, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that's it. Let's not run away from boredom. Let's make it more contagious. Let's really relish in the fact that we have beautiful nature around us.
Yeah.
Wherever you live, you've got something that you can escape to that is gorgeous in its own right, without all the noise, and be okay with that. And it like she said, you said it very well. Like, it's just going to make us better.
Yeah.
We will serve everyone around us better when we are more at peace with the quiet.
Yep. Yep. It's all about filling our tanks so we can help other people, and taking those times of boredom and filling them up with things that fill us up.
So if you have any more tips and tricks, we'd love to hear about them too, because we want to try them too. We're, everything's a work in progress.
I know.
And
people have great ideas.
I want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think
all
that's
right.
it, and we will see you soon.
Next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
All right, take care.
Okay,
Bye.
bye
Where's the button?